I have a big meeting. Actually, let me go show you the meeting room that we've just prepared with the Thailand Sports Association to get accepted onto the DTV visa. Now, let me explain. If you don't know, the DTV visa is the most popular visa to live and work in Thailand. So we have the Sports Association coming here for a very big meeting. My job is growth, looking at every way. I've had a very big meeting this morning about the cleanliness of our floors. Yes, they get mopped down with disinfectant every day, but it's not good enough for me. When I see, I don't know if you can see this, like kind of like white streaks or red streaks. I'm doing big things. I've set up a partnership with a hotel for our guests, but I'm also doing little things like, look, I cleaned this mat this morning, no fucking streaks. And then I put my team around this mat, and the owner, one owner, the second owner, the director, myself, office manager, and the assistant or the office manager, and the head coach. I said, look at this mat. I cleaned this mat myself. That's how all the mats should look. And that's not from a place of ego or anything. It's, I understand as a client, as a customer, when I'm training and I see marks on the mat, what would I rather be training on every day and sweating? On mats that have marks or mats that don't have any marks? Of course it would be the latter. So anyway, they said, okay, JP, we'll pull in a professional company to come and look at the mats and look at how we make this better. I said, good, because if we want to be the best, little things like this matter. So anyway, so we've been preparing the gym for this meeting because just like the mats, I'm looking for ways constantly to make the gym better. And this DTV visa, which is the most popular visa in Thailand, you can apply for the DTV visa, which is a 5-year visa. You can apply for it through studying, through getting medical care in Thailand. You can also apply by declaring that you work remotely, and then you need like paperwork to support that. But you can now also get a DTV visa through Muay Thai and properly practicing Muay Thai. And not just any gym can offer that. So I thought, man, if we can offer visas for Thailand through our gym, that means that more customers, some customers will come and train Muay Thai, get it? Train Muay Thai just to get a visa to come to Thailand. And that means they still come to the gym. It means they still pay us money, etc. So it's been a 1.5-month process. But this week we have been doing like every single thing that we can do to be an official Muay Thai school, not just a gym. I mean, signposting all the different areas, obviously cleaning to an extremely high standard. I put rules and regulations for guests, rules and regulations for our staff. I put the class schedule on the wall. I put, you guys will like this, I put our vision and mission, both in English and in Thai. And then we just did a lot of things. I cleaned up the office, cleaned up the grounds, blah, blah, blah. So to get ready for this meeting. So anyway, this meeting is very important. Now, here's my question for you. By the way, I'm sharing that mostly because I just love sharing my life and my journey with you. And that's why I mentor, because I share my life experiences. I share my life journey. I share my mistakes. I share my wins, my losses, my experience, and in a way that I hope that it's helpful to you, valuable, useful, or maybe even inspirational. Who knows? I'll tell you something, one more thing funny before I share the question. Yesterday I was walking around. I had about 6 or 7 people with mops, just mopping after the afternoon class. Everyone's just mopping and cleaning, and I'm putting shit away. And I'm standing around, I'm looking at everyone, and I'm like, what else can I do? What else can I do? And I looked at the ropes. Now, I don't know if you know, but ropes need to be tied. They need to be a certain tightness. Tightness, is that a word? And you tighten them here, right? There's like brackets in every corner. And I'm looking at the ropes and I'm like, yes, they look fine, but they were like sagging a little bit. And I was like, you know what? The ropes could be tightened a little bit. Actually, looking at that bottom one, looks like there it could be, they're sagging a little bit. But anyway, now they're pretty damn good. Now it looks like a very high quality ring. And I was thinking, I need to tighten the ropes, because if I don't do it, no one else is going to do it. So I start going around, and the reason why most people don't do it is because it's not easy. You know, you have to take off this cover, then you have to take off the covers underneath, then you have to, then you do one. You can't just do one. You have to do 2, 3, 4. Then you have to do all 4 corners. So no wonder, because of a lack of leadership here, there's employees, but there's no leaders, different, or different mindset. It just hasn't got done. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to do it. And I'm tightening one of the ropes, and I'm feeling so proud that I'm making better an environment for performance, for excellence, for transformation. And I'm making this ring nicer and higher quality. And just like that, I had a flashback to when I was working at Gymbox in London, a boxing gym in London. And at that time, I mean, I was, in terms of how I felt within myself, I was at the highest point in my life. I was training people in boxing and fitness. I was facilitating transformation as a personal trainer. I was working in boxing and around boxing and Muay Thai and fitness every day. People called me Tigger because I just had so much energy and I loved what I fucking did. But here's the thing. I got caught up in success. I got caught up in ego. And even though fitness has been the one constant thing in my life, I thought I can't be the fitness guy. And because I was surrounded with people like Vinny, who was my client, and other very successful people in business. And I was working in a basement gym. And, you know, I realized this a few years ago, but it was my ego that thought, oh, I can't just be the gym guy, the fitness guy. And I went off on this whole journey of entrepreneurship. Anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. But really, my joy has always been this. And I remember working in Gymbox. And I remember at one point, we were redoing the ring. We were putting a new canvas. We were putting new ropes. And I remember being this kid from South Africa that had a life of suffering, that his father committed suicide, that I almost went down the wrong way when I first came to the UK. And I remember having this job and having these clients and being a personal trainer and boxing every day and practicing Muay Thai and being in the gym and fitness and transformation environment every day. I remember fixing up this boxing ring and I remember thinking, fuck, how did I get here? I love my life. And then, I don't know, 15 years later or something like that, here I am in Thailand back doing the same thing. And that, my friends, is the hero's journey. I went on a journey and I came back home. How long will I be here for? No one knows, because I don't have expectations in life, but I do my best. My question for you is this. What matters to you most right now? And has your calendar or your diary reflected that this week? I know you're all successful. This is not sharing something with you that you don't know, right? I'm not that ignorant to think that you don't understand this. But sometimes we just need to be reminded of shit that we already know. And it might not be that you need this question for 5 out of 6 areas in your life, but there might be one area of your life that you've not been paying attention to that actually you believe you should be paying attention to. Maybe, or maybe this is just not valuable to you at all. So the question is, what matters to you most right now? And does your calendar or your diary reflect that? What are your top priority goals? Is it family? Is it healing? Is it transformation? Is it turnaround? Is it acquisition? Is it sales? Is it your energy? Is it your peace? Is it internal? Is it external? Is it macro? Is it micro? What is it? What matters to you more than anything right now? And does your calendar reflect it? I had a little cry yesterday because I just missed my family. but it's not for a bad reason. I just was feeling my emotions in the moment. And I was actually holding one of our rabbits, and I was just giving them love. And then I started thinking about my rabbits, my dogs, my kids, my partner. And I just said to Nat, I miss you. And that just made me emotional, because right now, all of my time, all of my energy, all of my attention is here. I have my private clients that I'm in their back pocket, and they're in my calendar, and I'm in their calendar, and I have their back. And then when I'm not in those meetings with my private clients, I am here. I'm here in the morning. I am here at night. I'm at the stadium when I need to be. I'm talking to the fighters. I'm in the training when I can be in the training. I'm in the office when I can get into the office. Why? Because this fucking matters to me. This is a burn the boats project. There is no option B for me. There is no other option. Like, this is it. I have to make this work. And therefore, all of my fucking time is on this. Until such time that all my time doesn't need to be on this. And then it will be, okay, this week, what has mattered to me most? And it might be, spending time with my family. And then I'll ask the same question. Did my calendar reflect that? No. Okay, well, let me go and make some changes in the next week. So what matters to you most? Does your calendar reflect that? Here's one more example. Or Nat. What matters to Nat most is our kids, me, and her shop, her business. That's literally where all her time is. She doesn't do anything else. And it's not about being perfect. It's about doing your best. That's it. It's about doing your best. But you got to question, are you really doing your best? You know, one of my clients, I asked twice to get his body fat measured. Just go get your fucking body fat measured. And it took me 3 times to ask him and to give some really brutal, uncomfortable truth. And with that brutal, uncomfortable truth came radical action, and boom, like that, his body fat was measured. And then it was, oh my God, I'm so glad that I did this. It's been such an eye-opener for me, a bit of a shock, and etc. But I without saying it directly, I was like, if this matters to you, you'll get it fucking done. You know, if you have a meeting with your partner, just discussing whether you're going to stay together or not, are you going to miss that meeting? If you say, oh, you want to lose weight, but you put meetings with other people in front of meetings at the gym, I mean, in my opinion, you just don't want it enough. You know, I'm not a social media person. I've never been. I'm terrible at fucking technology. I look at emails and my brain just stops working. But every day I'm posting, I'm editing, I'm sitting in the office and I'm journaling. How can I be better? What am I doing wrong on social media? What am I doing wrong on outreach? What am I doing right? What's working? What's not working? Once again, I'm not fucking perfect. I just know what I know. And I know that your diary is a reflection of what really matters to you. Your diary is a reflection of your values. Your diary is a reflection of your priorities. That's it. So whatever your goals are, look, I'm not going to claim to be an expert in business, because I'm not. I'm a student of the journey of business, or in the journey of business. But I'd like to think that I'm I'd like to think that I'm an expert on discipline and consistency and showing up in a way that I feel proud of the person I am because of my choices and my decisions and my habits. And I know that I'm proud by what's in my schedule. That's what makes me proud. I'm proud about where I keep trust with myself. I'm proud of where I'm a person of my word. I'm proud of where I keep promises to myself. And I know you are too.